Hello everyone, I hope you are all well. This time I want to pour the angels again because I love this mold so much, and it was also digging on me a little bit that I was not so satisfied with my pour while I was at Sandra Rettich. I don't know if you saw our mutual pour, but mine was indeed poor. That's what I personally thought. So I thought I tried again. I'm on my own. I can take as much time as I want to. It's always different when you pour from home. So I mixed my resin and I'm starting mixing the Arctic Blue, a mica from Etter Art, into my resin. And this is a very beautiful blue tone. It has a sheen of silver to it. And then my next color is I think it's called Golden Caramel, and it's a very beautiful brown tone. And I love those two colors together. I think it's very delicate. I really love this color combination. And now I'm just taking my white. The white is the ResiTint Max Titanium White. I mix it into my resin, and I'm taking also, well, first I'm checking, of course, if the white is really good enough. So I always make sure that you can still see a little bit through the popsicle stick. And then I'm taking the Interference Champagne, also mica from Etter Art. The resin I'm using is the Mastercast Resin. Normally when you do the flowers, you do not need to wait at all. I waited 8 to 10 minutes before I started doing this video and before starting mixing my colors. So yeah, I thought just try it, even though your working time is reduced, because I think the Mastercast has only a working time of half an hour. And yeah, now I'm putting everything into my piping bag, and then I can take my molds again. I'm just putting the piping bags or the cups with the piping bags aside, taking my mold again. And by the way, this is the medium size angels with the 4 angels in the mold, and I really love them. They're so adorable. And yeah, here I have my glitter mix, and I'm showing you I used the golden copper and the periwinkle, I think it's called. And if not, Laura, you have to correct me. And I put also a little bit of the peanut. It's ResinInk from Etter Art into my glitter mix. And I'm also putting the peanuts 3 drops into my resin, which I'm taking for the clear, because the angels will get a sort of dress, and I'm using the flower technique, of course. So yeah, so these are all my colors, and I'm starting now pouring my glitter, and I'm always filling the angel wings like halfway. You see it there? Maybe a little bit over halfway. And then I'm also putting the glitter into the head of the angel. And what I will be doing in a second, I will fill up the angel molds with my peanut color. And what I love, when the resin is touching the glitter, that a part of the glitter is really floating on top, and it gives a very beautiful 3D effect, which I personally like very, very much. I've done this last year a lot of the times, especially for the Christmas pouring. And yeah, I cannot do anything about it. I need to do this again, and I did it also in previous videos. I just love it. And here I also love that I colored my clear resin, because I think it gives it a little bit more of warmth for the angel. It's not so hard with just the clear. Now I'm just using a little bit my heat gun before I can start pouring. Yeah, this mold was not full enough, so I'm just taking a little bit, but I'm not scribing. I'm just taking what's still rather on the surface. And again, the heat gun. Always be careful using the heat gun and the torch so that you are not burning your resin or even your mold. So I'm now taking my white and I'm going in, I don't know how to say this. You see how I'm pouring in a second. It's like a round zigzag. But you see how I'm pouring it. And I thought maybe it gives a little bit a different design instead of just doing the stripes, because I also think it's less messy. So that's what I thought by myself. And yeah, then I thought I just do it like this. My second color is now the Arctic Blue. I just still have to close my piping bags. I always leave them open, and yeah, just before pouring I just close them and I snip the hole in the tip of the piping bag. And here you see I'm pouring on top, I'm pouring next to the white, just how I feel like. Because I waited a little bit, I could also feel that my resin was getting warm. Not too hot, but it was just getting a little bit warm. And now I'm taking one of my new favorite colors, and this is this brown tone, this caramel. It's awesome. Look at that. It's almost like orange, but it's very beautiful. I really love it. And I'm doing the same like I did with the blue. You can also see that the resin is already starting to work, that the white is starting to bloom. This I really love. And now I'm taking the white again, and yeah, I'm just pouring like spirals at the chest of my angel. And then again, I'm using the white just for my ziggy-zaggy lines. I call them ziggy-zaggy lines. I don't even know how to call those lines in German language, so, well, if anyone knows, please tell me. And now I'm taking again the brown tone, the caramel, and then the blue tone. And I made sure that I didn't mix those pigment powders too strong. I only used a little bit. So yeah, this is my pour done. Now I'm just taking the dotting tool, and for all the angels I'm just starting with the center from down to top to the chest, and the same I'm doing with the sides. I do not want to do too much, because that was also a mistake last time. I just didn't know what I was doing. I was just pulling the stick through, and then I thought, what else am I going to do? And I'm just, as you can see, taking the tips and I'm pulling my stick through the bottom. You see. I mean, you can design these however you want to. Yeah, there was a bubble trapped, and I found later that there were on the bottom a few bubbles. So I have, yeah, per angel maybe 2 holes there, but I cannot change it anymore. It happened. I didn't see it while pouring. So yeah, they're hanging on the Christmas tree. They are handmade, and I think I should not worry too much about it. So I gave the breast part or the chest part as well. And these are my angels done. Yeah, it's not easy to get for 4 coasters or 4 designs exactly the same. Yeah, so I'm always, at the end, I'm very relieved. So this is a close-up, and it really bloomed very nicely. The glitter is working, it's pulling downwards, and that's what I like. They have a lot of sparkle, there are the colors, there's also the blue. You will later see there's a hint of the blue, but the blue is there, and I find it very beautiful because no color is really dominant. So next day, and it's maybe 12 hours later, because with the Mastercast you can demold rather early, and I waited 12 hours so that they are not bendy anymore. You see they're really stiff and solid. And they pop out easily out of this mold. I already used this mold quite a lot of times. Also, when I had leftovers, just thought, just mix colors for an angel. And yeah. And let's have a look for the first angel. And look at that one. Look at the colors. I'm very, very happy about them. And there's always this hint of blue, which I really love. I really adore this. And the next one. And yeah, look. I'm so, so happy that they didn't blob the colors, and yeah, that the dresses are really looking like dresses. And even with the swirl on the top where the chest is, I think it really looks like a dress. And yeah, it's like there's the stripe for I don't know, we call it Träger, like on one side of the dress over your shoulder. That's how it looks like. Maybe I'm talking nonsense, but that's what I thought. I really love them. I love this color a lot. I love bronze, gold bronze anyway. I think it's a beautiful color and very delicate. So this is the final result. And yeah, there you see also the chest part of the dress. It looks like, like the angels are going to a dancing ball. Okay, with this I love and leave you. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Take care and thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.